What if I told you that running could feel easier without changing your training, your fitness, or even your diet? Most runners assume that if running feels hard, it's because they're out of shape and that they need to then push harder, run faster, or train even more. But that's not the real problem. The biggest thing making running feel tough, it's happening in your mind before you even take a step. And once you shift the way you think about running, your runs are going to feel lighter, smoother, and easier, even on the tough days. Today, I'm going to give you mindset shifts to help you transform your running. These are the same strategies that elite athletes use to help them feel confident and strong through their runs as well. And we're starting with the biggest mistake that you're making right now that is making running feel 10 times harder than it has to be. Let's get into it. Imagine this. You finish a run, you're really happy about the effort that you put in. You upload it, and then the self-doubt starts to creep in. You see that someone else ran faster, someone perhaps ran longer, someone did hill repeats while you were just trying to slog through your own run. Suddenly, that good run feels disappointing. So many of the women I coach go through this. Heck, even I have this feeling sometimes after uploading a run. Here's the truth. Running isn't a competition with the internet. Everyone is on a very different journey and or training plan. Focus on you and your consistency and stop letting Strava ruin your runs. If you feel like you're constantly failing because of an app, delete it. Or at the very least, stop looking at other people's workouts. Because the moment you start running for you and not an app, another person, or for comparison, it will start to feel easier. And when that happens, you will learn to love running again. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, I'm too slow, I don't look like a real runner, I really shouldn't be struggling this much? Well, that voice in your head, it's lying to you. I believe that if you put your running shoes on and you go outside and you put right foot, left foot, right foot, you are a real runner. Your body hears what your mind says. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're slow, that running is hard, that I'm always struggling, running is going to feel more difficult. Instead, rewire your brain. Replace those negative thoughts with positive ones. Things like, I'm getting stronger on every run. Every run, no matter the pace, makes me a better runner. So stop telling yourself you're not a real runner. Because the runners who enjoy running the most, they aren't necessarily the fastest. They're the ones who believe that they should be on the road, the trail, or the start line. Think back to a time when you were struggling through a run. What did your posture look like? Chances are you're probably hunched over, shoulders tight, staring at the ground, just really trying to get through it. Imagine how you feel when you're confident, relaxed, and in control. Shift your posture, stand tall, keep your eyes forward, and relax your arms and your shoulders. Your brain will register that movement as ease, and suddenly, running will start to feel easier. Most runners don't think about their breathing until they're gasping for air, wondering why they're exhausted. But breathing isn't just something that happens while you run. It is a skill. And if you do it right, it can really make running feel easier and more controlled. So breathe like an elite runner. Here's what to do. Instead of shallow, chest-level breaths, breathe deep into your belly. Match your breathing into your stride. As an example, inhale for 3 steps and exhale for 3 steps. Exhale fully and don't hold air in your lungs. Runners who master their breathing don't just run better, they feel calm even when running is hard. And that shift alone makes running feel effortless. We've all had moments after a run where we say things like, that run was a disaster, that workout was awful, I am so bad at this. Words have power, and so if you label a run as bad, your brain believes that you have failed. So change how you talk about the tough runs. Successful runners frame everything as progress. That was a tough run, but I really learned something from it. My legs felt heavy today, but I still showed up. That run wasn't easy, but it's making me stronger. This shift changes everything, because when you see challenges as proof that you are improving, running will always feel like a win. We are all allowed to have bad days and bad runs that go with that. But tick the runs off, recover well, and try again the next time. It's never one run that makes or breaks your training. Here's the bottom line. Runners who make running look easy aren't necessarily fitter. They've trained their minds to allow it to work for them and not against them. They've ditched the comparisons. They've stopped doubting themselves, and they've learned how to relax, breathe, and reframe the hard days. And they run with confidence, no matter the pace. If you're ready to make running feel easier, it starts here. But mindset is only one piece of the puzzle. If you're a female runner over 45, your body is changing, but that doesn't mean that you have to slow down. In my free masterclass, I'll show you exactly how to keep running strong, recover properly, and stay injury-free without all the guesswork. Click on the link on the screen now to sign up, and let's make your best running years ahead of you.